Hello everybody, Naruto here, and welcome back to the Naruto Rewrite. You guys have been showing this series a lot of love recently, so I've decided to bring the series back on for regular uploads. If you guys would like to show your support and make sure the series keeps going, let's try to get this video to 30 or more likes. And also, remember to subscribe. There is still a percentage of you that aren't subscribed, so please, take this time to hit the subscribe button. Well, anyways, with that out of the way, it's time for the next part of the Summon the Beasts arc. We begin with the scene of where Naruto was, alongside Konohamaru, Jiraiya, and Gamatotsu. We see tons of summonings angrily trying to destroy the trio of shinobi. However, Jiraiya has shielded himself and the two genin from the attack using a strange jutsu. Ninja art! Needle Jizo! Jiraiya shoots out Senbon-like needle attacks at all the summonings, and it incapacitates them. Are you two alright? Whoa! Yeah, Sensei, I'm okay. That was totally awesome! The Sanin are so cool! Impressive. I was told you would be strong, Jiraiya of the Sanin, but seeing your power for myself up close, I would say I'm impressed. Who are you? And why are you launching an attack on my village? My name is Athena, and I am a member of a group you may have heard of called the UGM. UGM? What's going on? The UGM are one of the 4 great powers of the shinobi world, which all include the Akatsuki, the 5 elementals, the 7 ninja swordsmen, and lastly, the UGM. Those are the exact orders of their threat levels too, the UGM being the least threatening of the 4. However, my grandpa told me they are not to be underestimated. The organization is filled with elite shinobi. This kid's been hitting the books, eh? Yes, our organization is very skilled with ninjutsu, but we despise shinobi down to their core. Your wars, all the destruction your battles have caused, the civilians that were killed, you all don't care though. You still laugh while we suffer! You have homes and nice warm beds to sleep in at night. But our homes? Athena points at the trio of shinobi and more summonings charge towards them. You took everything away from us! Our families, our hopes, our dreams! Die, all of you! The summonings dart towards them and Jiraiya summons a shadow clone to protect the genin with Needle Jizo once more. He then backs up and reads hand signs. Fire style! Dragon flame bombs! Different bursts of fire erupt from Jiraiya's mouth and hit all the summonings directly. Weaklings! I have to put the Sanin out of commission and kill these genin. I will not fail, Master. How is she able to do all of these summonings at once? Is she a sage? No. She's using different summonings all at once. In any case, I will have to counterattack in some way. I used up a lot of chakra using a Rasengan and the Shadow Clone Jutsu to protect the young ones. Not to mention, my Needle Jizo eats away at my chakra as well.
I have to keep a level head and make sure the children remain unharmed. And
I hate that I have to fight such a beautiful young woman! How about you and me go get dinner after this, honey? What do you say? In your dreams, you shinobi scum! It disgusts me to even have to use ninjutsu to subdue all of you. But soon we will put an end to all shinobi. Athena pulls out a fan attached to a sword. I'll have to stay on my toes. Athena shoots out her sword towards Jiraiya, in which she deflects. Then Athena smiles, because the sword moves on its own, and darts towards the Needle Jizo clone. She's aiming for the kids. My Needle Jizo will not be penetrated though. The sword cuts through the Needle Jizo, slicing up Naruto, Gamatotsu, and Konohamaru swiftly. They hit the floor with an ear-deafening thud. No! How did it cut through? Suddenly, Jiraiya becomes pierced through the torso by the same blade. So fast! But how did it get here? The fan? So it was Genjutsu. Man, what an amateur. Falling for a silly Genjutsu like that? You must not fight a lot of Genjutsu users, do you, Mr. Sanin? I will destroy you! Summoning Jutsu! Grogu! Come! A giant crocodile summoning shoots up from below Jiraiya and swallows him whole. Now quickly! 5 bronze seal! Now I have the Sanin sealed in the belly of this beast. It's a shame I can't reverse summon this one. That would make my mission a lot easier. Due to Jiraiya being sealed in the belly of Grogu, the Croc summoning, the clone protecting Naruto and Konohamaru poofs and leaves them completely vulnerable. Unbelievable! Master Jiraiya was sealed? Hey! Let him go, you jerk! You just sealed him away cause you're scared! Are you dense? Why fight him when my mission is to remove him from the battle? Step 1 complete. Step 2, kill any little birdies I can find. Huh! Well, I don't feel like dying today, sweetie. You're gonna have to work for it. Ugh. Teaming up with the Fox Boy already, huh? Don't drag me down, alright? Shut your trap and help me take this Kanochi down! Naruto and Konohamaru dash towards Athena. Naruto! We have to overwhelm her to win! Watch out for that fan as well! It'll put you in a Genjutsu! I know! Shadow Clone Jutsu! Naruto creates 3 clones that rush in to attack Athena simultaneously, with close combat kunai assaults. Meanwhile, Konohamaru summons Gamakichi to shoot a liquid bullet through a clone to hit Athena. The fan blocks the liquid bullet from hitting her directly, and she launches her sword towards Konohamaru, and he jumps to dodge. Suddenly, Athena blitzes forward and stands on the hilt of her sword and shows the fan to Konohamaru. However, Gamakichi jumps in the way and takes the Genjutsu attack. Then, Konohamaru weaves hand signs. Fire style burning ash! Damn it! These twerps are impressive. Whoa! That was badass, Kono! Let's finish her off! She's not as tough once you know her abilities. Thanks, Gamakichi. Go rest up, buddy. Yeah, thanks, boss. Athena has taken minor burn damage to her right arm, which she looks at with anger, then scoffs and begins to speak. The UGM, the Unbroken Guild of Mutiny. Every member is a person whose home was taken away by shinobi, whose families and loved ones were lost, caught in the crossfire of your foolish wars and battles. Well, we say no more. It ends here! I had no idea. Shinobi have caused all this anguish for people around the world. I'm so sorry for whatever you went through, Athena. But more destruction and more violence will do nothing else but add to suffering. Look at what's happening! You're hurting people! This is what needs to be done in order to make sure more innocent people aren't killed again! If I have to kill the both of you children to make a step further towards the peace that I envision, then I'll gladly do so. Rogu! Head towards the hideout. Take the Sanin as far away as you can.
Yes, ma'am.
Master Jiraiya! I won't let you take him away! Konohamaru dashes towards Athena and clashes his kunai with her sword. They exchange blades, and during the encounter, Athena shields the kunai attack with her fan. However, Konohamaru stabs his hand with the kunai swiftly to break out of the genjutsu. Then he headbutts Athena in the torso and sends her flying. She regains her balance by stabbing her sword in the ground. Then, Naruto appears behind her, going in for a punch. She blocks the attack and begins to counter. Athena's fan extends and produces blades on it, which slashes Konohamaru's torso, and he hits the ground with a hard thud. Kono! Huh? Athena dashes at Naruto, kicking him in the stomach with a devastating blow. She hits really hard, so this is the power of the UGM. Unreal. I'm shaking. I feel like I can't muster up the courage to use any jutsu. Am I scared? I'm sick of you shinobi scum. You eyesores! Die! Gamatatsu jumps in the way of the sword slash and gets cut up in the process. Gamatatsu! No! Why did you do that? Why? You should have stayed hidden! Oh, please. You actually shed tears for these filthy creatures? What? Think about it, genius. They were born from shinobi in the first place. The reason why beasts like these summonings exist is because you despicable shinobi brought life to them. You blame us for this destruction? When you see, it's shinobi themselves that brought about this chaos. You created them! And now we show you what they do when they fight in your wars and do your bidding. Can't you hear it? The screams of the children, the anguish, the cries. You all have not suffered enough! I want more blood, more suffering! Endure everything that I have endured! Just shut up! People like you make me sick! When you receive pain, you dish it back out to others, causing an endless cycle of revenge and suffering. I don't blame you. I was there too. I wanted to make them all pay for the way they treated me. I wanted them to see how I felt. I wanted them to know my pain. But I continued on, being a powerless kid, unable to change my fate to be hated. And I felt more pain every day. And that's when I thought to myself, I never want anyone, not even my worst enemy, to ever feel the pain in my heart. The pain of being alone, of not having a loving family beside me. Endless nights of walking home to nobody. Villagers wishing me dead, treating me like dirt for just existing. I can't let it end like this! I'm sick of your sob stories! Die! A cyclone of water surrounds Naruto and Gamatatsu's position. The cyclones separate into two, then overlap at a rapid speed. They combine into one. It shoots towards the sky and bursts, but Naruto and Gamatatsu are nowhere to be seen. Suddenly, a figure shoots down directly in front of Athena. Athena gets punched in the face and sent flying by this mysterious figure. Then, suddenly, they speak. I won't let you destroy my home! Unbelievable. I've only heard of it in legends. This child has merged with his summoning. Bond between both summoning and shinobi must be at their peak. Additionally, you must have insane chakra reserves to perform it, and this child did it with ease. Ah! I have frog hands! I'm going to defeat you here and now, Athena! Ah! You haven't seen anything yet. Athena's weapon poofs into a two-headed serpent. Both the heads are furious and try to bite one another. You idiots! Stay focused! Transform into battle armor mode! Athena's summoning poofs, and she emerges from the smoke, showing off her strongest form, the serpent battle armor. Gaminaru and Athena both stare each other down with rage and dash towards one another, continuing their battle. And this concludes part 3 of the Summon the Beast arc. How did you all like this one? My apologies for the late continuation of this series. So, how did you guys all enjoy Naruto's fusion? Will Gaminaru be able to defeat Athena and rescue Jiraiya? And where are these hordes of summonings coming from? How does the UGM hold this kind of power? All questions will be answered, perhaps, in the next episode of the Naruto Rewrite.